What we do know is that Michael Jordan dominated the league in a way that LeBron hasn't.
Has LeBron dominated his era like MJ did? The idea that LeBron hasn't dominated his era like MJ did is straight up wrong. It's blatant dishonesty. Let's look at the numbers, that is, the facts, from LeBron's rookie season to today. From 2003 to now, LeBron has won 4 rings and 4 Finals MVPs. From 2003 to today, the Spurs have won 4 rings with 3 different Finals MVPs, Duncan, Parker, and Kawhi. From 2003 to today, the Warriors have won 4 rings with 3 different Finals MVPs, Iggy, KD, and Steph. LeBron James is equally accomplished with 2 top 5 all-time dynasties. And where LeBron won Finals MVP in all of his championships, the Spurs and Warriors don't have one clear-cut guy who won all of their Finals MVPs. They both had multiple players winning. That shows you that, in addition to LeBron being as accomplished as 2 entire dynasties, no player on the Spurs or Warriors are, or ever were, better than LeBron. So in LeBron's career, he's in first place in number of rings won, tied for first, but first place nonetheless. But on top of being first in rings, from 2003 to today, LeBron James is number 1 in Finals appearances, number 1 in Finals MVPs, League MVPs, regular season wins, playoff wins, regular season points, playoff points, buzzer beaters. He's number 1 in blocks, and he's not even a center. Number 1 in All-NBA selections. He's number 1 in All-Star selections. And to top it all off, 2 of LeBron's 4 rings were won against the Spurs and Warriors. Against the Spurs, LeBron averaged 25, 11, and 7. D-Wade and Bosh combined averaged 30, 31, 13, and 6. Wade and Bosh combined were barely better than LeBron by himself. Against the Warriors, LeBron averaged 30, 11, and 9. In games 5, 6, and 7, all of which LeBron was facing elimination, by the way, he scored 41 points again, and then a near 30-point triple-double to close out Game 7. But what about the 3 times Golden State beat LeBron and the 2 times San Antonio beat him? In those 5 finals that LeBron lost, his average stat line in those finals was 31, 10, 8, 52, and 39. 31 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, shooting 52% from 2 and 39% from 3. That stat line is better than 11 of Michael Jordan's 15 seasons. But sure, LeBron is trash, right? In 2007, the Spurs only beat LeBron because LeBron was by himself. He was the only All-Star on his team. In 2014, the Spurs only won because Wade and Bosh were old and injured, and the Spurs cheated in Game 1 by tampering with the air conditioning. In 2015, Golden State only won because LeBron lost both of his best teammates for the entire series. His next best teammate was Dellavedova. In 2017 and 18, Golden State only beat LeBron because they were already an established all-time great dynasty with 73 wins in a season and 4 Hall of Famers, and they added Kevin Durant on top of that, a trade that never should have been allowed to go through in the first place. LeBron won his 4 rings because he was the best player on teams that would not be finals contenders without him. Simple as that. In these 5 finals that LeBron lost, there are clear and undeniable asterisks on every single one of them, which has to reduce how impressive they are. From 2003 to now, LeBron is equally accomplished as the Spurs, a top 5 all-time dynasty, and the Warriors, a top 5 all-time dynasty. But look at this, from 2003 to today, excluding LeBron's teams of course, he's equally accomplished as almost the rest of the NBA combined. LeBron and almost the entire rest of the league are tied at 4 rings apiece. LeBron's a 4-time league MVP. These teams put together only have 1 multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic, and he only has 2. Now some people might see this and say,
but LeBron isn't better than the Warriors and Spurs combined, and LeBron isn't better than the entire rest of the league combined.
Well, neither is Michael Jordan. From the beginning to end of MJ's career, 1984 to 2002, the Celtics, Lakers, and Pistons have 10 titles to Jordan's 6. The rest of the league has 13 to Jordan's 6. And MJ never defeated the Celtics, Lakers, and Pistons in their primes, unlike LeBron, who defeated both of his dynasty opponents in their primes. Chris Broussard says MJ dominated his era in a way that LeBron never has. But it's actually the opposite. LeBron has dominated his era in a way MJ never did by defeating dynasties in their primes. On top of that, they're tied for first in rings won in their eras. LeBron is number 1 in finals appearances, MJ is in second place to the Lakers. They're both first in Finals MVPs, regular season MVPs, regular season wins. LeBron's number one in playoff wins. MJ is second to the Lakers. They're both first in regular season points, playoff points, buzzer beaters. LeBron is number one in blocks. MJ is seventh. They're both first in all NBA selections and all-star selections. Only one of the two is number one across the board. The idea that LeBron hasn't dominated his era like MJ dominated his is yet another blind narrative. Revisionist history, as many people are starting to call it. And like always, this blind narrative turns out to be false when we just look at the facts. LeBron James has overwhelmingly dominated his era. You're either ignorant or a liar if you say otherwise.